Did Ron Duguay drink a Cabernet or a Pinot?
Well, that's a good question. Ooh la la.
Welcome to the Rowdy.com Big Three. I'm Buck Fever. He's Bassmasters. Ooh la la. Buzz Cutler.
Ooh la la.
Thank you, Buck Fever. Greg Biffle says it's not the engines.
Well, what Greg Biffle says is right.
Okay, then then fix it. What's the problem?
Okay, go ahead, Buck.
We don't need to look at the engine. I think I would just polish the cars a little bit.
We're talking, of course, about why is Roush Fenway not fast.
Greg Biffle doesn't know. How would I know?
Well,
Greg Biffle knows it's not the engine, and I think he's probably right. Generally, if a team is consistently unfast, it's actually, these days, generally not a horsepower issue.
Would unfast be like slow?
Now you're fast.
Meaning the new engine is not going to solve
I just think they haven't figured the car out as well as some of these other teams. And frankly, if you look at it right now, Hendrick is faster, Gibbs is faster, Childress is faster. I think Penske is looking faster, and frankly, I think EGR is looking faster than Roush Fenway. That puts them number 6.
Could it be the spoilers?
I think they were kind of slowish before. They were more consistent early in the season. They don't have the speed to contend for wins, and they haven't all season long. They got to figure out how to get these things to handle better. Bottom line.
It's really bizarre. I mean, it's a 2-year shift.
All right, issue number 2. David Rudiman is in contract talks to extend his stay at Michael Waltrip Racing. It strikes me that with Martin Truex Jr. coming over to that team, though, the dynamic has changed, and Rudiman perhaps is not the franchise he was once thought to be.
You need a good 1-2 punch. You need a good 1-2 punch.
A jab?
If I were him, and I'm not, if I were he, and I'm not, I would really want to build on what we've got going this year, and I would want to work with Martin Truex. I think it's better to have more good drivers in your stable, because I think you share information, you get the cars better, everyone works together. So I think it's good for David Rudiman to not be the one and only guy. I think it's good for him to not be the franchise.
Yeah, you always want to have a teammate get more data, but my question is, where is Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity going to go?
Well, I wasn't saying he should go anywhere. I was just saying, I think Martin Truex Jr. has supplanted him as the number one guy at MWR.
Does it matter, though?
I feel like with Martin Truex Jr., the thing that's impressed me about him, he's right there in chase contention. They like Roush Fenway, haven't been super fast this year, but it shows you what guts and heart and fight can do for a race car.
And kidneys.
I think it's...
And your gallbladder and your spleen.
It's somewhat surprising that they've taken their organs and they've really put them all in a situation...
But not your pancreas.
Actually, no, not your pancreas.
Cue the organ music.
So that they can actually get into chase contention, because I don't really think of them as a chase contending team.
Well, remember a couple of years ago, Rudiman was right there on the verge of getting in.
Fell apart.
All right, issue number 3, in perhaps the most exciting piece of NASCAR news to come down the pike in years. We learned yesterday that at the Charlotte race in October, the Andy Griffith Show would be sponsoring the number 34 car. I love the press release talked about the number 34 car driven by renowned NASCAR star Travis Kvapil.
He's not just a star.
He's renowned.
He's a renowned star.
So, Andy Griffith seems like a good match. What other sitcoms would you like to see on the hood of a NASCAR Sprint Cup stock car?
iCarly. I freaking Carly.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't even know what it is either.
Yeah.
Can we go back to the good old days?
Sanford
How about a little different strokes? What you talk about, Willis?
Different strokes.
I mean, how great would it be if the driver could get out, or the crew chief could get out, could talk to the driver and get on his headset and be like, "What you talk about, Kevin?"
What about the?
That would be great.
What about Benson?
Benson.
You want me to get that?
Larry, anybody? Anybody? I would love to personally see Batman, just because of the theme music and that.
I think Batman
on the front of
Batman has been on the car before, not the TV show, but the superhero.
What about Star Trek? Huh?
That's not a
sitcom. No, neither is Well, I guess Batman kind of was.
Father Knows Best.
First of all,
how about
wait, Batman and Robin down in a mine shaft, okay? And there's a bomb that's going to go off, and Batman says, "We've got to go get that bomb. There's no way to get there. We've got to run and defuse the bomb." And Robin says, "But Batman, that bomb's like a mile away, and we've only got 3 minutes. That would break the world's record for the mile." And Batman says, "Breaking world's records is all part of crime fighting, Robin.
And
let's
racing.
go." Now, tell me that's not great stuff.
How about
the Munsters or the Addams Family?
Car 54, Where Are You?
Oh.
Lost in Space? Anybody?
Or Emergency? Emergency?
That's not a sitcom.
Buck.
Chips?
Not a sitcom.
Dallas.
Not on purpose,
Not a
anyway.
sitcom. And this is not the Rowdy.com Big Three because we're done now. For Buck Fever and Buzz Cutler, I'm Bass Masters. Do join us at our lovely website, Rowdy.com. And don't forget about the Daily Rowdy podcast. It's award-winning, you know.
Chico and the Man?
We've not won any awards.
We
didn't win any awards.
Yes, we did.
We got nominated.
Chico and the Man.
We have Emmys, and I can prove it.
We have
Just
Emmys.
not right now.
Podcasting Emmys?
Yeah.
I'm suspiciously suspicious.
Rowdy.com. Say it like it is.
Say what like it is?
Rowdy.com.